Hi, my name's Owen Carsines and I'm a Peace Corps volunteer working with a coffee cooperative. I've done a couple videos of processes and little things having to do with coffee. And today what I'm going to show you is an interesting little project that my coffee cooperative might start taking part in pretty soon. Basically what we do is only 3/4 of the process that the producer needs to make the coffee sellable. And what we're looking at here, what I'm going to show you, is what's called a beneficio, which is like a plant to do processing of coffee, and it can actually do more than our current plant, which is all the way down the hill. So imagine there's a huge mountain, right? Let's say that that mountain there represents all of the mountain that we live on. Up at the top is, we'll say this is where all the coffee is. The co-op is all the way down here, we'll say. It takes a long time for the coffee to get down there. So right now, I am at a beneficio that's right around here, up where the coffee is. Right? So that's where I am now. Now the benefit of having a beneficio up close to where all the coffee is that it doesn't lose quality in terms of getting processed. So if the farmer has to take it all the way down that mountain to us, then it's starting to lose quality the whole way. So what we're thinking of doing is purchasing this beneficio, which hasn't been used for, like my technical friend Henry over there said, cualquier cantidad de años. So he really doesn't know, but a long time, several years to decades. Hasn't been used. So we're thinking of investing in this beneficio to get it up to the point where we can further process coffee closer to where the producers are actually growing it. In other of my videos I've shown you a small model of this beneficio, but this one is just really big. These little baths here that I was just standing around are called pilas, and there's 9 of them and they're huge. They can hold a lot of coffee. So when the farmers bring in their wet coffee, their fruited coffee, they take off the fruit up there, and then it gets shot down wet into these little baths, and it'll rest in these baths as water for about a day or two to begin the cleaning process. Once the fruit is taken off the coffee bean, it's got like a slimy substance on the outside that has to be washed off, and that's what happens in here. And then after 2 days of resting in these baths, it'll get shot into this big canal through little doors. So this canal here goes all the way down there and then goes across into like that box over there, right? And the coffee goes into this canal. The water starts flooding in from over there, flooding, and the whole way they're washing it. Washing. They got to do a lot of washing. And these little slats right here, little holes, is where you can put like a wood block. We'll say it's probably like yay high. And coffee that is bad will sink to the bottom and won't make it over. Coffee that is less dense will float over it. And that's a way of classifying coffee. So all the high light stuff will float all the way down to the end, and that's one grade of coffee. And then the heavier stuff will not make it as far, and there's all these steps. So that's how they do a little bit of the classifying while they're washing it. Just to show you how not being used this beneficio is. This is one of the pilas, and my camera, I don't know, it'll show you, but there are just millions of fish in here. What they're using it for instead of washing coffee is growing tilapia, I believe. And then around, you can see that there's tons and tons of corn. There's corn all around the property here. And it's being used to grow corn instead of processed coffee. So it's kind of a waste, and we hope to use it for a better purpose, or for a more money-making purpose. It's also being used, the patios here are being used to dry Wakuko coffee, which is poor quality coffee that's not for export, it's for local consumption. So it's being used a little bit for that, but basically a very, very small percentage of this facility's capacity is being utilized. So my cooperative is thinking of purchasing this, fixing it up, and thereby increasing the quality of our own coffee, because we're going to be able to produce it a lot more fresher, process it a lot more fresher. So I'll just walk down this canal. This is where the coffee would go. Down here. So they wash it, and then they throw it all out on these patios to dry in the sun. And they also have 2 old secadores, or ovens, up there, which are completely rusted out. And we might just have to completely replace them, which would cost a lot of money. Or maybe we can repair them. My guess is we'll try to give it the old Honduran fix and try to clean them up, fix them up as they are now. So that's where we dry them, and then it comes out like this coffee here. This is called Pergamino, and this is good coffee. And we can shell this and make it green and export it, right? So that's the whole process. Farmers come down with raw coffee. We take off the fruit, we wash it, we classify it with the channel, and then we dry it in the secadores solares, which are these patios, or the oven. And then we start the process over by growing, like you see here, little coffee plants underneath the vivero, which means nursery, and we sell these back to the socios so they can keep growing and growing and growing, and then giving us more and more coffee, which we will buy from them and sell for ourselves. It's a nice area up here too. So my name's Owen, and this has been a little video for the what a beneficio is and does, and a possible nice little project for us.